As the 2023 general elections draw close, Nigerian youths have been advised to play active role in the electioneering process and shun acts that will undermine the process. The call was made during the 4th Annual Peace Conference and General Assembly of the Interfaith Dialogue Forum for Peace (IDFP) in Abuja. The IDFP co-chairs Alhaji Ishaq, Kunle, Sanni and Bishop Sunday Onuaha, while explaining that the key objective of the forum is to preach peaceful coexistence in the country, added that the nation's youth population are key determinants of the process, especially during and after the 2023 elections.
The generality of our youth must be appealed to, not to allow themselves to be used by politicians who mix with them, laugh with them, embrace them when the election is on, and simple phone call, they cannot get to talk to them after the election. So we'll continue to do our own little bit to make sure that we talk to their senses, that they are reasonable, that they will allow themselves to be employed with pittance.
Any preacher that does not use the pulpit to propagate peace, peaceful coexistence, reconciliation among people and tribes, then the person has failed God, failed Nigeria, and failed himself. And so what we are doing here is to use the opportunity God has given us as pulpit managers to speak to the congregation, to speak to the nation, and to speak to the powers that be.
Furthermore, the co-chairs stressed on the need of taking peaceful messages to the grassroots ahead of the general elections.
The purpose of this program is to continue what we have been doing, probably continue on a higher pedestal to sensitize people that there is nothing anybody is going to benefit from violence. And in most cases, if it is possible for us to get to the grassroots, since we have been having elections and people have died, how many children of governors or senators or councillors or what have you have died? It is the children of the common people that die when there is election violence.
It's unfortunate that many people are in Abuja, they can no longer go back to their villages and communities because they are disconnected from the community. Let's go back to our villages. And if you cannot go back to your village and feel free and move freely in your village, you have no business being in Abuja.
Other speakers also emphasized on the need to engage clerics and traditional rulers on peace-related campaigns.
Women are a very integral part of the nation. Most importantly is that we are peer educators. We educate our children from home. We make sure that we inculcate the right virtues to them. So in seeing that there is a mutual understanding and interfaith relation in Nigeria, women still play that role in educating our children on the rights and the wrongs.
And to young men and women to register, to vote, and flush out bandits in our politics. We must engage our youth. That they should not despair. They should get positively involved. They should register to vote and demand accountability. They should resist the temptation of selling their votes. And of course, they should say no to hate speech, drugs, and they should listen to their parents.
The theme of the event is building and sustaining the culture of peaceful elections in Nigeria, the role of faith and traditional leaders. Justina Sunday, CNN News.